you might have wanted, you know, one or two of those things, and at first you might be like, oh, I gotta pay for all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. And you want to have that stuff. You want the heated, cooled seats. You want the big rims. You want the cool lighting and the LEDs. You know, and all that stuff will dramatically enhance the how much you will love driving the car over, you know, the next 4 or 5 years. So, extremely impressed with the Hyundai Santa Fe 2.0T Sport Ultimate. I highly recommend the car. It's $36,000 as equipped. Feels like terrific value. An extremely rigid platform with responsive suspension, but not too much of a punishing ride. Extremely quiet. You can hustle it around if you want to, but you can also just drive, you know, in a pretty chill way, and it's down for all that stuff. Good tech, good style outside. I mean, it's really, really hard to identify anywhere where it's sort of like, well, what, you know, maybe they could do this better. But if you force me to identify somewhere where I wish the Santa Fe Sport was different than it is, it would be like in the initial seat comfort. So the seats like look like they have side bolsters here, but they really don't. They're like pretty flat seats overall. And despite having like numerous adjustments, power seats and also power lumbar that can go out and then also adjust its height, is pretty cool. Despite that, like when you first sit down in the seats, I mean, go for a test drive, you'll see what I'm saying. You first sit down in the seats, they're really extremely firm foam that doesn't feel. It just the foam combined with like the base of the seat is not terrifically adjustable and won't go very low, and the combination of the firm foam, like the German style firm seats, and sort of like a semi-limited level of adjustment for the seat height is like a little bit of like, you're like, oh, you know, this feels kind of wonky. But honestly, after about 10 minutes, I mean, you feel good. It's really comfortable. It's got these cool like adjustable headrests. So if you're on like a road trip, you know, they're comfortable, and they actually support your head, which is nice. You know, like any firm seat, you really grow to like it more the longer you're sitting in it, and that is certainly the case with the Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. But, you know, if I had one thing to change, I would make the seats like a little grippier in the side bolster areas, and dramatically, like I'm as low as we'll go right now, and dramatically enhance the range of movement that the seats will do. But, you know, if that's all you can come up with about a car, about, you know, an extremely competitive, well-priced, well-designed, really good-looking and stylish vehicle, that's a great vote of confidence. And I will say that it has a vastly superior driving position to the Lincoln MKC, which I also really liked. But it's like that car, it just did not really fit me. And even after hours and hours on the road, you know, it just felt like I was sitting there like, you know, which is so, you know, nobody wants to be nerdy. You got to be cool, and to be cool, you know, you need a really cool SUV. So 2015 Santa Fe Sport 2.0T Ultimate, great one. All right, see you guys later. This is Tom Burkart for Car Revs Daily. Thanks.